Hello, hello everyone. Hope all is well. How is everyone doing? I'm just jamming out today. Sorry I'm late. I'm always late. Always late. Because I suck at time. Hello, hello everyone. Hello. Here, raise up my shirt here. Hello. All right. Hello, 12-step woman. Thank you for being here. Heather, always a pleasure, of course. Shandon. Grandma Brooke, hello. Lonnie Machete, I hope I say that right. Hi, welcome, welcome. Angie, hello. Suzama, glad to see you back. Sorry again, I really am sorry I'm late. I am. My little nephew, well, he's not little. I think he's 20 now, but my nephew is here. He showed up, and it's always a pleasure to have him here, so I had to get him set up. While his dad, my brother, goes and does his little political stuff. He is running for, I believe, county judge. Ooh. Interesting, huh? I wish him all the luck. And it's a hard dog-eat-dog world in this, big city, political realm. It's crazy. Hello, Grammy. I know, I am really bad at scheduling lives. I'm like, I'm going live at 3. And, I don't want to schedule them unless I know for a fact that I can do it, because work and whatever. Yeah. So, oh, you know what? Whoa. What in the world just happened? I just realized that my display was wrong. There we go. Okay, whatever. Okay. So, what's going on? What's new? Give me the 411. I have not been on YouTube today, but maybe one time to go live. Let me know what's going on. I haven't heard any new information on Summer Wells or anyone. I don't know what happened last night. I went to bed at a decent hour, better than normal. Usually it's 3 in the morning. Last night it was 12. That's an improvement. Excuse me while I shuffle my deck here. I'm just going to get them ready in case I need them. I don't know. I might. I'm sorry about yesterday. We were having server issues with our provider here. I live in a very highly populated area in DFW, and I think more people are working from home because of Omnicrap, Omnicrom, whatever you call it. Omni, I don't have it. That's good. So, just watching cooking shows. I love watching cooking shows, even though I don't cook very well. I don't. My husband does. Birthday vigil for Summer was pretty sparse. Oh, I didn't see that. What did they have it broadcasting or anything? I wasn't aware when that was going down. I didn't. Sorry, let me fix my mic here. It's in the way, but it's... there we go. I wasn't aware. So maybe I can pull that up. Oh, so it was like on... Yeah, see, I didn't even know... I thought it was today. I don't know why. See if I can find a bigger one, longer one. Nope. Okay, let's watch that real quick. Let's watch that, and then we'll go back. I was given permission by one of the channel content creators here to watch some of these clips of Michael Vaughan, Michael Vaughan's mother, Brandy. She she did this interview with her, and I wanted to go over a few clips before we get started. I think that it's kind of important to get some of these little bitty details that we can ask questions on, because of course more information comes out when you do these interviews. And I'm trying to get, guys, Crystal Story, Harmony Montgomery's mother, on my channel. But she's kind of busy, I think, with law enforcement right now, from what I remember. We came up with some ideas going through one of the girls that knew Adam's Facebook, and, giving that information to police to see if they can talk to them first, obviously. Because she was going to go out and just try to talk to any and everybody she can, because she's a mother, and I get it. I would do the same. However, I had to be kind of the calm one and say, hey, listen, I really think that you should write down all of these people that you think may know something or would be a good person to be questioned, and give it to police, because these people are involved, obviously, from their Facebook pictures, in drugs or have, criminal backgrounds. So I told her, why don't you take it to the police? I think it would be wise, right? That's just me. And she agreed. So I hope she took my advice. Haven't talked to her in a little bit, but yeah. So hopefully we can get her on. Grammy H, have I checked out WCIA's channel? I have. I support creators to do what they do in their own way, right? The unfortunate thing is I don't see sometimes what she's seeing, even though it's very coincidental or, there's something to it. And I know that she said that, I'm going to blow myself up here. I know that she believes it to be something important, and I want her to follow that path if she, so feels that it is something to consider. I just don't see the same thing. A lot of people have different gifts, right? So I'm hoping maybe something comes out of it. Sorry, I wanted to read the chat before we get into this. Robin was there. Okay. Yeah, I figured that. Oh, thank you, 12-Step Woman. This video is for entertainment. I like that one girl. What's her name? She had the dreads, the brown hair. I love her. Is it Stephanie something? I can't remember, but she was like, this is for entertainment purposes only. I love her. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty by law on all items that we discuss. This is just speculation and web sleuthing, which is not against the law. Yep, her birthday's Friday. Wade, we love cooking shows at our house. I still think she knows something she doesn't know. She knows. I think a lot of people do. And you know what? I did a video about Joe Navarro, a retired FBI agent who worked, I think, espionage and some other things. He worked throughout the FBI realm, and he's a very, very bright man who kind of gave information about interrogations and stuff. I have it on my channel if you want to go check it out. But one of the things that he said that stuck out with me is that escalation gets you nowhere. He gave an example about a time where he was getting frustrated with his personal issues, and it was hot that day. He was interrogating somebody, and he was getting frustrated and trying to get answers out of someone that didn't have them because they were innocent. And he also said that when you push people in that negative way and escalate, like, how Bullhorn Betty and MGL do, they tend to forget details or remember details that never happened. So there's a lot of issues with that. And I think that that's a very wise thing for him to come out and explain, because he's right. I am a perfect example of that. There were times where I was questioning my sanity about something that I didn't do, because I have ADHD and I'm bipolar too. So when those bipolar moods are high, I can't remember anything that I do sometimes, especially if I'm self-medicating or whatever it may be in my past, and sometimes in now, especially with mediumship. But anywho, something to consider and something to think about. Jay for Justice will be live for 6 hours on Friday. Yes, guys, yes. I will be on that live, I believe. I haven't confirmed it with her, but she did offer me on Cher's panel yesterday. I was on Cher's panel, so it was kind of a blessing that I didn't do my live yesterday because of technical issues. I think I was being guided somewhere else. Go look at the live yesterday. We were talking about Bay Mountains Park, and big shout out to my mod, Heather, for bringing that to light, because I had that written down and I have sticky notes all over the place. And that was the one thing that I put on the back burner because, you know, Donna was really adamant about Gatlinburg, and I shifted my focus. But I knew there was something back towards Ben Hill, okay? And that was one of them. And so Heather triggered that, and we talked about it on Shares Live, and I was so grateful. And Jay was for Justice. Jay is for Justice was on there. Scott H. and some other guy that I really, Scott Scholes, I don't know. So, one of those. And so that was a really, really great live. Really great live. Matter of fact, I will, to save you some time, please watch the whole entire thing if you'd like, but it was 4 hours long. So, if you want to go to Voices Behind the Wall, no matter your feelings, I know Cher's controversial. I understand that. I understand that. I was a big anti-Cher person for the longest time. I mean, verbally, yeah, because I just couldn't understand, you know, befriending someone like them, like the Wells, who are criminals. But it's kind of paying off, so pick and choose your battles. Let me see where we're at. So if you go to Voices Behind the Wall, a discussion before the discussion, go around. Yes, Angie, I did see where Reverend Donna figured out the polls. She was saying yes. And this is part of this. So when I went on live and explained about the Bay Mountain area park planetarium and the gazebo and the amphitheater and all that stuff that my lovely mod Heather triggered in me.
Their secret cameras that they've had on each other.
Let's look and see. We kind of started brainstorming, and Jay is for Justice, and Cher kind of was like, that is an interesting, you know, area. And we were going through the, oh, my husband's calling me. I'll call him back in a minute. He can wait. Was it right here? No. There it is. Hey, there's me. Commenting. Oh, I was talking mad shit to Andrew Hill. He was responding to me, too. I was like, how do you know that Jose doesn't know about the Summer Wells case? Make it make sense, bruh. Make it make sense. And he was like, what does he need to know about? He wasn't involved, you know, and all this shit. He don't make no damn sense. I'm sorry. Excuse my language, but he pisses me off. He really does. Look, make it make sense. And what I meant by that was like, how do you know he doesn't know if you haven't talked to him and told him? Like, he should know. His name is blasted all on YouTube. You should fucking know if you're, like, being questioned about your involvement. You were there the week before. Something about Jose doesn't sit right with me. I'm sorry, and I will stick to that. I will die on that hill. Yes. Sorry, I want to catch up with chat. Y'all are fast. I'm not used to more than, 3 people. It's kind of cool. It's really cool to see all of my regulars. And I'm getting more and more, and that's really, really great. Please like or dislike, whatever you prefer, and subscribe if you haven't, if you like this content and our discussions. Please. Angie, you're a local to Tennessee? Ooh, my husband. Okay, let me play just a little bit when I get on panel. Let me take this damn call. He's never going to stop calling me if I don't. So it looks like I come on around 3 hours. 3 hours and... There it is. There it is. Boom. Let me play this and let me answer this phone before my husband freaks out. I'll be right back.
Like Amway.
Because Eastman owns so much property for their plant.
Let me go back out. Look, I'm about to
Is
drop.
there
It's
any
almost like I'm psychic.
aquariums?
He's like,
Yeah, there
To this crowd, girl.
very first time I ever saw a timber rattler was they were helicoptering in the utility poles to run new power lines up for an expansion that they were doing up there, and he pissed off a rattlesnake and he whacked it with the shovel.
I lost it again, Scott.
And brought it home and showed me.
Oh, there it is. I always think that says
Nobody go whacking snakes. I don't think that's the proper way.
I always think that says drunkard church and it's Dunkard church. Every time I see it, I think it says drunkard. Okay, let's go back.
Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? I'm so sorry. My nephew, I didn't realize how hardcore gaming streaming would be on the internet. He came over today and wanted to hang out with me. And I was like, I'm so sorry I have a live. Did I scare y'all? Sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, perfect. Now I really have to go call my husband. Let me know if you can see this
Here.
and hear this, okay?
Let's. Oh, where am I?
You guys have helped make quite the show today. Thank you. You guys are awesome on panel today. Thank you.
No, we
Ooh,
need
here
to
we go.
see if
I'll
there's
send you
trail
an invoice, Cheryl.
cameras. We need
By
to
the way,
see if there's
everyone,
trail
this is
cameras
what
here.
working together and coming together and having a good study session. I've seen some of the comments like, what sense does this make? Why are you guys doing this? This is people coming together, putting their heads together. Look at that.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. I'm like, what do you mean? Why? Like, how? Like, why are you hating this
Okay,
right now?
so real quick, I'm gonna go call my husband. Everybody, fingers crossed. Give me good vibes. So with this live, we were looking at, the Bay Mountain Park area. I believe it's in Kingsport. Yes, it is. And watch what happens. Watch when, we're bringing this up and looking and seeing things. Share contacts, Donna, to clarify one of the things we thought we found. And she does. So let's look. I'll be right back.
I
Right.
think because we've got a 5-year-old missing girl
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's been gone for 7.5 months.
Yeah.
So, Bays Mountain Park Road, this is in the middle of the park. So the
Yeah,
mountain is up
that's
here.
the main
then.
road up to the park. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
Well, depending on which way you're going, you might be going away from the park. I don't know.
I don't either. I have no idea where I'm at.
You just passed me. I was driving right there.
Hey, Scott H. Hi, Scott H.
Okay.
Here's the entrance right here.
There is something relating to Donna Seraphina's reading that me and my lovely mod Heather noticed about a
Mhm.
bridge with the iron gate things on the side.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back to kind of where the parking lot is and the amphitheater is, you're going to see it.
I think I'm heading that way now, right?
You are. You're on the
Okay.
way.
Okay, stay on this road then.
Yeah, keep going forward. I think it's next to the planetarium, I think. So maybe we're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Let me go back out. Okay, let's go back down
I
there.
just looked at something here right quick, Cher. I don't know. A couple of people may have asked why we're doing this, but there's
Mhm.
2,104 people that seem to enjoy us doing this.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, and by the way, Eastman is very involved in.
I believe it.
Well, no, they funded the new amphitheater. They funded it, most of it.
Well,
Yes, ma'am.
Eastman Chemical Plant is a large chemical plant in North America. Their largest employer is the Kingsport Eastman.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of like the Amway Arena in Orlando, like Amway sponsored it.
Kingsport Eastman
Why can't I not?
employs 7,000 people.
Am I
Not
going the right
counting
way?
the private contractors that they hire.
But it
They
goes
call
into
Eastman
division.
a city within a city because Eastman owns so much property for their plant. It's like their own city. I mean, they have there's their own roads, stoplights, everything down in there.
You might want to type in Bay Mountain Amphitheater, and that might help.
You know, that's a grand idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, because I liked clicking around and just seeing everything. All right, Bay Mountain. What?
Park Amphitheater.
Ah, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can. See, I think it's going to put me inside again. Oh, okay. All right, you tell me where to go, Eve.
That's it.
This is it right here. Oh,
Well,
look
no,
at
wait,
that.
no. Yeah. Well, keep going down that road.
Look at the water. That's so pretty. Wow, this is really cool. You can tell I've never been in the mountains.
Okay, so they had trail cams here,
Mm.
and they are not up anymore as of, I want to say July. I could be wrong, but we need to Google that because I found that very interesting.
How do we know that though?
Let me write that
I
down.
think it's on the website, the Bay Mountain Park website.
Really?
Taken down in around July.
And
Let's
it'll
look
give
through-
you,
Let's see
it'll
if we
give
can
you
see any
information on the-
utility poles that maybe my dad may have been involved in putting up. Wouldn't that be cool?
and it'll give you information on the Eastman Chemical donations and stuff. And like, I think they contracted with an architecture person that is known to work with Tim Mullen. I can't remember her name right now, but it's all on the website. And then GRS Construction.
Okay, I'm back.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's just so many connections that, it's such a small area that I think,
Well, like
there's
I
no
said,
telling.
Eastman is huge around here. They're called, what we call them around here is Eastmanites, because there's like a big ego thing, because there's so many people from Southwest Virginia, because all coal mines are shut down and everything. Western North Carolina, Northeast Tennessee, they all want to work at Tennessee Eastman because of the pay and the benefits and stuff. But people that are able to get a job there feel special about themselves. So everybody else around calls them Eastmanites
Ah.
because they try to act like they're elite, And they say, if you ask them where they work, they say the Eastman. They don't say Eastman. It'd be like,
So
hey,
that's-
where do you work
yeah.
at? And they go, Eastman. You say, where do you work at? And they go, the Eastman.
Interesting.
So
I
yeah,
think- I think you can go, yeah, there, right there.
it's not so much that way now because everybody got, just
Okay, it says here, a new amphitheater is coming to Bays Mountain Park and Planetarium next year. Eastman has given a lead gift for this project in honor of its centennial celebration in 2020, and the city of Kingsport matched the donation.
Oh, wow. Welcome, Deb. Choo choo. Welcome to the crazy train. Buckle up, girl.
I wasn't able to look up GRS Construction. I think it's called GRC Construction.
GRC?
They are also contracted with them to get the work done.
Okay, let me Google that. Hold on.
And there's a girl that's an architecture that works with Tim Mullen on like City of Kingsport History Society or whatever he's involved in. I know that she's involved in that too.
Okay, Deneen West and GRC Construction are also partners on this project. The process will begin for the new amphitheater at Bays Mountain Park in early 2022. The bidding, okay. Let's see. Let me click on that.
So if someone,
Hey,
let's just say someone is involved in Eastman, not saying they are, but they would have this knowledge of this, area, and they've been working on it. And so I'm wondering if construction's going down right now. And maybe that's a good spot to check. I don't know.
It's in celebration of Eastman's 100th anniversary. We proudly support this project of one of Kingsport's most iconic attractions, Bays Mountain Park, said Perry Stuckey, Eastman's Senior Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer. For more than 100 years, Eastman has proudly called Kingsport our home, and parks like Bays Mountain and its beautiful green spaces are one of the many contributors to our city's quality of life. We are proud to invest in ensuring that Kingsport remains a sustainable community and a desirable and attractive place to live and work.
They are definitely trying to do that. They've been, all the regions around here have been talking about rebranding us, because forever we've been known as the Tri-Cities, which is Bristol, Kingsport, and Johnson City. And they're trying to come up with a more marketable name. I think they've decided on the Appalachian Highlands.
And see,
So
I think Kingsport's trying to literally clean up Kingsport in a sense of the drugs and the fentanyl trafficking and drug trafficking. It
Oh, yeah.
seems to me like they're trying to do that not only like aesthetically, but with the crime.
Yeah, I did a whole series over on my show on my channel that the Kingsport Times News did about Meth Mountain.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that that's kind of why the
That's
waiting
us
game is
here.
going on. You know, the waiting
Mhm.
game to clean up some of the people involved in all this too. Like it's all one big swoop.
Yeah, exactly. I just saw somebody in chat there that said,
Panel today, thank you.
No, we
Ooh,
need
here
to
we
I'll-
go.
see if
I'll
there's
send you an
trail
invoice here.
cameras. We need
By
to
the
see
way,
if there's
everyone,
trail
this is
cameras
what
here.
working together and coming together and having a good study session. I seen some of the comments like, "What tense is this, Nick? Why are you guys doing this? This is people coming together, putting their heads together. Look at that."
Why are we doing this?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. I'm like, "What do you mean? Why? Like how
And
of
what
And so
are able to get
and
and putting up. That'd be cool.
and it'll give you information on the Eastman Chemical donations and stuff. And like I think they contracted with an architecture person that is known.
Sorry, I had another call.
to
Good
work with
Lord.
Tim Mullen. I can't remember her name right now, but it's all on the website. And then GRS Construction.
You say, where you work at, and they go, the
Called Kingsport our home and parks like Mountain Park. The process will begin for the new amphitheater at Bays.
By the way, I
Mountain in
love Jay
early
for Jay. I love her
2022.
channel.
The bidding, okay.
Hey, checking
Let
convictions.
me click on that.
So if someone,
Hey,
let's just say someone is involved in Eastman, not saying they are, but they would have this knowledge of this, area, and they've been working on it. And so I'm wondering if construction's going down right now. And maybe that's a good spot to check. I don't know.
It's in celebration of Eastman's 100th anniversary. We proudly support this project of one of Kingsport's most iconic attractions, Bays Mountain Park, said Perry Stuckey, Eastman's Senior Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer. For more than 100 years, Eastman has proudly called Kingsport our home, and parks like Bays Mountain and its beautiful green spaces are one of the many contributors to our city's quality of life. We are proud to invest in ensuring that Kingsport remains a sustainable community and a desirable and attractive place to live and work.
I'm back. My
They
camera
are
stopped
definitely
working.
trying to
Oh
do
my
that.
gosh.
They've been,
Crazy
all the
day.
regions around here have been talking about rebranding us, because forever we've been known as the Tri-Cities, which is Bristol, Kingsport, and Johnson City. And they're trying to come up with a more marketable name. I think they've decided on the Appalachian Highlands.
And see,
So
I think Kingsport's trying to literally clean up Kingsport in a sense of the drugs and the fentanyl trafficking and drug trafficking. It
Oh, yeah.
seems to me like they're trying to do that not only like
Hey, that's me.
aesthetically, but with the crime.
Yeah, I did a whole series over on my show on my channel that the Kingsport Times News did about Meth Mountain.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that that's kind of why the
That's
waiting
us
game is
here.
going on. You know, the waiting
Mhm.
game to clean up some of the people involved in all this too. Like it's all one big swoop.
Maybe not. Are they in?
Well, yeah, I think that, we all get in these rabbit holes because
So we're
know,
searching and looking for this
we don't
gazebo,
know.
right?
If you have some
Gonna speed it up. We're
Scott
looking through
H.
the photos, and then we finally get to the gazebo and the spot with the iron.
Because I'm wondering if her Wi-Fi was connected to like
Oh wait,
someone's
before I get
Wi-Fi
there,
that she's used before, like a Wi-Fi at a.
so they were talking about how did Candace and Dawn get a hold of each other while she was, driving and looking for Summer or something like that. And he goes, "Oh yeah, that never happens." Well, I'm thinking that her Wi-Fi, either she was stopped at a place that had it, or it really is a miracle, or she was around a place that she was already familiar with the Wi-Fi password, like a friend or I don't know, a station or something that had the Wi-Fi to connect her to. So as she was maybe driving or parked, she could connect with Dawn as all the chaos was going down. That was one of the things that I said, because I really truly think that that's the case.
Certain house or, a friend.
Yeah, like
That's why it connected.
Or okay, does no one like really even talks about it? But like the dang, well, I don't want to say the dang. The prayer garden is not even at the church that Summer so loved so much, and I always wondered like why
Y'all
is
see
it
that
there?
TEC back there on that plaque? That's
So
Tennessee
maybe
Eastern Company.
is there Wi-Fi at that church?
Right there, Tennessee Eastern Company.
Oh, so they already were sponsoring this park. They've already been sponsoring it. Because that sign is really old. So
I can't see it. I gotta enlarge that.
Tennessee Electric Company. Is that what it's still called?
Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward a little bit here
No.
Rings
to.
a bell.
Oh, here we go.
This photo here of this gazebo. What
So
did
this
Donna
is the
say about
gazebo and the
I can't remember everything.
Under
pillars
it,
on
right?
each
Or
side.
like upside down or under it or something.
Well, she was saying that there was a walkway, right, with those iron
Yeah.
fence-like things on the side of it, and then it goes around a gazebo or to the side of it, and then it kind of.
Yeah, send her that picture. See if it rings a bell.
Yeah, Heather J is
Look at this.
pretty good at being unbiased. Yeah.
Scott H. I want to see you climb that thing and sit up there with your cowboy boots
Heck
hanging
no,
off the
I'm not
edge.
driving.
Saying, hey, Jay.
So here's where it gets interesting.
Oh, Scott H. You are too funny.
As we're going
Look at
through,
that. That's that other thing, Eve. Remember we were on the road? We were down?
Yes.
and here's
So
the
there's that
amphitheater.
walkway up there. That's pretty cool.
This is what I think Donna saw. This
It's
is
so beautiful there. I forget that it's winter right now, though.
Oh, that mirror reflection. If you go back to that gazebo, do you see if it looks like there's a mirror reflection on that
Let me
on the
see.
side of it?
Let me go back to it.
So we
Okay, I
were
just sent
talking
it to
about,
Donna.
yeah. So Cher was like, I think that's what Reverend Donna was seeing too. She was catching on to it, and so she sent Reverend Donna Seraphina that picture of the gazebo and all that stuff. Now, if you notice on this picture right here, there's lily pads everywhere, and we got to go into that because she said something about it looks like a mirror, but it's not, like a reflection in the water, right? Watch this.
Can you zoom in on that?
I can't. I don't think. Let me see.
Yeah, I
There
see
we go.
Dodie Redding asking, yeah, that was a fire tower. I don't know if that's the fire tower, but
You guys are crazy. They said a Jay and Scott Love connection.
Oh my God. Scott H. Who knew?
I'm telling you.
Maybe
I
the water
woke
is
up and found
reflected.
out I was bankrolling Jody Sue, so you never
I
can tell.
know. I got a little jealous there, man. I was like, what the hell?
Maybe
No,
I've been-
they're asking if you're 423 Chase.
they just blew
Oh.
my cover there because I've been bankrolling Jay too.
You got busted.
Well, you only
Yeah,
got
what-
Jody Sue. You only got Jody Sue on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I got her on.
It's a nice
Okay, now-
water feature.
There or no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they clear it, at a certain point, so it doesn't get too mucky.
right?
And I imagine it's what part of the pond you're at too.
Is this a stupid question? But I know there's like certain places like in Minnesota like that, or even in Florida, can you like rent a pole
So,
and go fishing off
This
there?
is where all the lily pads are cleared.
I don't know
So
if you can in Bays Mountain or not. I really don't know.
Well, those other guys were fishing off of that
Just wait.
river walkway. This one here.
Hmm.
Right here.
Yeah, they might clear it out if there's people like fishing in there. Yeah. Hey,
I-
Amanda, welcome to
I don't see
Fishing.
any fishing poles, but yeah,
but I thought that was really interesting.
Mhm.
that
yeah,
came
it
down in
is for
July.
sure. It is for sure.
Okay,
Look at
there,
this, guys.
look at that picture. Look at it. Look how reflective that water is. Isn't that amazing? So I'm going to slow it down now and go to normal. We'll keep it there. Watch.
Look how reflective that water is.
Like a mirror. Yeah.
It is. It's like a mirror. It's like God's mirror. For real. That is so pretty.
Wow.
Look at this. That looks like
We
where
are getting to
Summer
Michael
was
Vaughn
playing.
soon,
Yeah.
I promise.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. It's beautiful there. It sucks to be looking at it for such a dark purpose.
Here's June of 2021.
I would agree, Sherry, it is.
Donna?
Here we go. Listen.
Another rabbit hole to go down is going over to Eastman and seeing that bridge too. That connects it to this little neighborhood area.
Because
I don't-
Eve, that's all we need are more rabbit holes.
If I have to do it, y'all have to do it.
We need all the rabbit
I gotta
holes.
see it. You gotta see it.
She said yes, Eve. Oh, shoot. She said yes. That is what she has
She saw?
seen in her vision.
Donna?
Donna
Wait,
said,
what?
Donna confirmed it.
I'm going to send you a text from Miss
She
Donna.
Whoa.
She confirmed it.
Yeah, I think so. What park are you at right now? Can you say the name again?
Bays Mountain Park.
You got it.
Shut up.
Woohoo!
I'm sending you the screenshot from Miss Donna right now.
Oh my goodness.
My heart went into my butt. It really did. Straight down. Because the confirmation, that we found something that she's seen is amazing. And she texted Cher texted Jay what she said, and she puts it on the screen.
I was looking at the chat here. People are saying, Cher, I'm emailing you something. Scott, I'm emailing you something. Jay, I'm emailing you something.
So she's confirmed.
All right, so it says they just show you things and you got to try to figure out which ones they are. This is Donna. There is a gazebo park away from behind Jonesboro Distillery, right near where John was working that day, but there is a gazebo out over the dock in the Mountain Bay Park. When there isn't all that green stuff there, the reflection is crystal clear and looks much like what I saw in my vision, so it leads me to believe it is more likely to be this one in Mountain Bay Park, but I really couldn't tell you. So she's saying, yes, that looks a lot like what I'm seeing. Yes, I would really like to hear the reading. I would like to hear him say he does not care. Oh, I don't know about that. So, what? What? So that was amazing. I really loved getting that confirmation from Donna through Cher about it. So we're on to something with Bay Mountain Park. It's something for everyone to look into. Even if it's just maybe that was the connection point that maybe, I don't know, ideas were brainstorming there. Maybe that was one of the places that, unfortunately, she was taken to who knows? It's just something to look into. It's important. And yes, that it just blew my mind. So I just wanted to put that out there. You can watch the rest of the live, obviously, on Voices Behind the Walls page, and probably Jay. But isn't that freaking cool to get that kind of confirmation? Like, I think that the whole reason why I'm here doing what I do and basically coming out as a medium, coming out of the medium closet was this, because I could have done this behind the scenes like I've always done and planned on doing. So, yeah, it was just a really nice confirmation that she's saying that, yes, it seems to be that. So, let's go back to, I'm going to go back to that one video of Michael Vaughn in the interview with Brandy Neal. Let's look and see what information that we can kind of gather from this interview. It's 50 minutes long, but we're not going to do that. We're going to speed through this thing as fast as we can. Is that okay with everybody? If we kind of go into... Yep, Heather, you are a new medium. You are working for me. Once I become a PI, you're working under me. I got 1.5 years left. Yes. Man, wouldn't that be wonderful to have a private investigation company, and like all of my investigators are not only women, but mediums? Man, the things we could do. Yes, that would be wonderful. And I want to do I want to have a PI firm that has people in different areas of the country, because they do that, right? All of these big ones, but have certain people that can do certain things in the areas. If we have, a client that needs something farther away, I want this to be a big deal. So, in the works. All right, so let me go to my history. Hidden true crime. So, please, I got permission from her right here in the comments to do some clips. Let me see if it's in here on the front. I just wanted to show everybody that I did get permission. Eve. EP. Ooh, excuse me. So that everybody has it. Newest first. There it is. Probably going to be right around here. Come on now. I know you're here. Anyway, I swear I did. I swear. I might even be able to pull it up on my notifications. I just want you to see it, so there's no copyright strikes against me. Little turkeys out there who wants to harm my channel. Maybe she deleted it so that nobody else could use it as Anyway, I promise you it was there. And please go like and subscribe to her channel because it's amazing. It really is. She's doing a wonderful job, and 17.7 thousand subscribers, I would say she's doing great. All right, let's speed through this and see what we can get out of it, and then we'll do a EVP sesh. And while this is going, please take notes because I'm going to step away and do some meditation before I get on here. Like you guys know who have been here from day one, the energy between me trying to connect with anyone around Michael Vaughn who has passed over is very, very meek and weak, and I can barely get any, if at all, energy through Michael Vaughn himself, which makes me think that he may very well be alive, maybe, or crossed over completely 100%. I don't know. That's the problem. I just don't know. I think that there's a lot of living people in his family, so there's not a lot of passed over loved ones that could connect that energy that's still, circulating. I really don't know. Maybe it's something that I'm not supposed to know. I've got over that hump with the blockage of my toddler. You know how I talked about that. I've got over that. So take notes, ask questions. Mods, if you could please keep up with what she says. If there's anything that sticks out, if you could write that down. Message me in Discord if you see anything specific. So let's do this. It's going to be quick. I'm going to put the closed captions on, okay? I think I'll keep it at 1.25.
Nightmare started. He was innocent and free.
I don't know what this is.
Now
little boy Michael, or he was trying to roll over at 4 days. So it's like, oh my gosh, he's just a little monkey, and it is stuck with him the entire time. I'm here to talk about Michael. I want
Okay, thank you, everybody. I'll be right
to
back.
hear about him hear about his story.
I'm taking notes and
I
listening
wanna
too,
know.
but I need my mods to help me on this.
He's missing. He's gone.
He went
How long
missing
has it been now?
171 days.
July 27th was the date?
Yep.
2021?
Correct.
You're in Fruitland, Idaho.
Yes.
Your little 5-year-old boy has been missing, as you said, for a very long time, since July 27th. Can you take me back to that day when he went missing? Can you tell me what happened?
I got up that morning. Monkey was laying on the couch. He was playing the Nintendo Switch. I had to be at work at 12:30 p.m. that day. That was my 8th day of work straight. I had started a new job. Tyler and I were working opposite schedules and getting it worked out. He had worked at that job for a few months prior. Monkey didn't want me to go to work. He wanted to play because we're always outside. It's summertime and we're always outside. He loves being outside, and that's what we do when I don't work, is we're outside doing something at all times, whether it's camping, going to the park, playing football in the backyard, digging in the dirt.
Fruitland, Idaho is a great place to do that too.
Yeah, it is. And
Right on the
there's,
border of Idaho and Oregon, right?
yep, and there's lots of different places, Oregon and Idaho, to go and do all these wonderful things. I went to work, was working my shift. I went to my lunch at about 4 o'clock, and I called, because I call always on my lunch break, check on the kids, check out everybody's doing. It's a handful when you got 4 kids by yourself.
Yes.
So Tyler was home with all the kids, and
is he Monkey's dad, or is he?
so Tyler is Michael and Buggy, is Aria, our 2-year-old, their biological father.
Okay.
Kira and Benjamin are from my first marriage.
You have a
Okay,
a
so-
blended family. Yes.
So Tyler was home that day with the babies, is
No.
what I'm hearing, correct?
Tyler and I have been together for over 7 years, so he's been a big part of, he's helped me raise them.
Okay.
So
He's like a dad to all 4 of them, or a father figure at least.
yes. But Tyler is Michael and Aria's biological father.
Okay.
I called. It was just a short, quick call. How's everybody doing? Oh, we just came inside. We've been playing outside all day. Monkey's sitting on the couch, playing the Switch, and Buggy's just went down for a nap. And I said, okay, I'll see you guys tonight. And told Monkey I'd be home to tuck him in, because I tuck even my 15-year-old. I still do it.
Good mother.
I told him that I'd see him tonight and that I loved him. And he said, I love you too, Mama. And I told Tyler I loved him and that I would see him later that night. And I got a phone call, which is odd, because I typically, I don't really answer phone calls, but it was from Tyler, and it was at 7:05. I thought it was 7:04, but it was 7:05, which was odd. I'm like, okay, what happened? And he said he couldn't find Michael. And I was dealing with a customer at that moment, and it's, I don't answer my phone calls when I'm at work, but it was Tyler, and obviously, if he's calling me in the middle of my shift, there's something going on.
Right.
Otherwise, he would have just sent a text.
Right.
He said, I was like, what do you mean you can't find Michael? And he's like, I can't find him anywhere. Like, I've looked through the house. He was yelling his name. Was looking outside, and I was dealing with, if not difficult, but a very specific kind of customer. And
Fair way to say it. Yes.
yeah, so I just put my phone in my pocket. I left Tyler on call, in my pocket. I had a meat coat on. And I got done dealing with the customer, and I picked it up in the middle of talking and to the customer too. And I was like, well, did you find him yet? And it was pure panic, pure fear. And I panicked. And I set my phone down. One of my coworkers walked by, and I'm still trying to deal with this customer. And she, are you okay? And I was like, please go get my coworker, the butcher. He was out having a break. And I said, I have a family emergency. And at this point, I get completed with the customer, and I walk into the office, and he comes in, and he's like, what's going on? And I said, Tyler can't find Michael. And I just kind of stood there for a moment, and Tyler's still on the phone, and I just kind of froze. And my coworker was like, go. And I ran to the locker room. I grabbed my purse. I ran out the store. I ran to my vehicle, and I drove as fast as I could here. And coming into the neighborhood at the park, I saw a cop car at the park. And
how far away is your work to here?
So I work in Payette, Idaho.
Okay.
And I live in Fruitland. And typically it takes about 13 minutes to get to and from.
Okay.
I got stopped at a red light at Gateway. And if anybody drives in Idaho, that light takes forever. You always are sitting there. There's a lot of traffic through there because if it goes towards Ontario, Oregon, and Ontario, Oregon's pretty big.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
So there's a lot of traffic through that area. And I got home. I didn't even park. I kind of just threw it in park in the middle of the road. Tyler was talking to a police officer, and Tyler's dad, grandpa, had just gotten home like a few moments before me, apparently. He had been out getting a haircut and, doing grandpa stuff for the day. Went and visited some friends and got home and was met with everything that was going on. And dad drove out into the field, down the road into the field just to look. And neighbors were out, and I drove down to the splash pad. Asked a couple ladies that were there, and I didn't even get to ask them. They said, we haven't seen a little boy. And I was like, you haven't seen a blonde haired, blue eyed little boy come down here? And they said, no, we haven't seen them at all. And I think I drove, it gets blurry.
I can imagine.
I drove back up into the neighborhood. I drove down to the end of 9th, and I was, screaming Michael's name. People were coming out and asking what was going on. And then there were people on their 4-wheelers, ATV, like just side-by-sides, cars. I think at 8:17, I called my boss, and I was like, I can't find him. I can't find my baby. I don't know what to do. And she was here in a heartbeat.
Take your time with her. It's okay. Hi, sweet girl.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. And Susu. What's up?
No touching. Okay, go with Sissy. Daddy will be home in a few minutes.
And if you need to hold her, it's okay. Whatever you need.
You want to sit over here with Mama?
Oh, thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome, Buggy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi. This is adorable. This is Buggy.
This is Buggy, yeah.
Such a cute.
You.
Wanna say hello?
Hello.
This is my oldest.
Hello.
This is
Hi.
Kira. This is Lauren.
Nice to meet you.
Am I saying that properly, Lauren?
Yeah, you are. You are. Yes.
Hi,
I called Kira. She had went
Her
to,
oldest.
yeah, she had went with a friend. They had picked her up while Tyler was looking for Michael. Panicked. I had to know where all of them were at that moment. I needed to know they were safe.
Yeah.
We were speaking with police. Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue was here. It was definitely when it got dark, because I remember when it started to get dusk, I panicked. I panicking to Kira, the detective, like, it's getting dark. Why haven't we not found anything? Seeing them come in, and why are they here? Why are the ambulances here? And they were just here to help.
So in other words, all the town came together to nobody really understood why he was missing. It was as many bodies as we can get out there. Let's start looking for him.
There were people from New Plymouth, Payette, and Ontario, Oregon. The streets were covered, cars, people everywhere. The park, the fields, people were out with flashlights, and when it got dark, even before it got dark, the streets were covered in people and families, kids on bikes, people putting their kids in strollers and just screaming his name.
How big is the town of Fruitland?
A little over 5,000.
Okay, so I'm sure the word was spreading quickly. It's a close-knit town, and so volunteers were
Yeah.
out.
Everywhere.
And at this point, you're realizing, when you first hear your child's missing, I'm sure there's a panic, but it's going to be okay. Now, at this point, what are you feeling?
To this day?
At this moment, sorry, that night, as it's been hours, you hear the phone call at work, and now you're home, and it's been hours. What are you thinking?
Somebody took him.
I'm going to have to agree that someone took him. That's what I've been seeing. I don't know about, I'm pretty sure the collective chat agrees with me on this. It's either that, or it's either going to be someone very close to him took him somewhere to get rid of him. It's one of the two, right? Sorry, my stomach is growling because of the meditation, quick meditation I did. So I'm going to put up the ghost box and kind of replay that, because I feel like maybe we can get something here. Yeah, Dad is, he was with them. He was with them. I would assume that one of the kids would have saw something if it was nefarious, because did they say that all four children were there at the house? I can't remember. I wrote down that at least the Michael and the other one was, who I think that's Tyler's the biological father. But I think there were 2 older children in the house, right? Okay. Dad and Grandpa was there. I wonder which grandfather it was. Was it Tyler's? Thank you, Barb. Appreciate that. It's just, yeah, I don't have enough room. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get it started. Let's see what we get. It's not popping up for me, of course. Oh, that's why. Duh. This is going to be interesting. I want it to go. Show additional settings. Done. All right. Y'all can see that, right? Cool. I'm going to keep my camera off so that we can utilize this space so that y'all can see it and I can see it because I'm blind. I'm going to reset everything. All right, I'm going to start playing it. Reset my spirit box. Let's do this. Testing. Okay. Good to go. All right. Going to be doing some talking. I'm going to have to reset this. Sorry, I put it too close to some metal. God, look at that energy. Look at that EMF. It's bananas. Bananas, bananas. All right. Boom. Let's go.
I didn't believe that he just wandered off and got hurt or got stuck into something. There was no way, with the amount of people that were here immediately and continuously through the night, that, especially when it hit dark.
Singing.
Did everybody else seem to understand that too, that was helping you look, or were there some people that thought he might have wandered off?
There was a lot of people that thought he might have wandered off. I mean, there's a lot of fields, there's a lot of irrigation canals and everything like that. But Michael is
all right. So when he was walking, he was singing
with the hazards of irrigation canals.
Yep.
He's never been out in the fields. He's never wandered out in the fields. Honestly, if he
was singing a song on the way out.
If he would have
for sure
wandered
I see
anywhere,
that.
He's attempted once to get to the park by himself, and that was because
my son does that too.
His brother going, and this was a little over a year and a half ago, I want to say.
Yep.
But he was caught wandering down 9th by Grandpa, and because Grandpa was coming home, and
okay, so he
hadn't been out by himself out front like that.
Yeah. When he's 5, you're 5 years old, you're a little bit more aware of the dangers. Right. It's not that he wasn't 2, he wasn't, your buddy's age. So you sense this as his mom, that someone took him.
Honestly, within the first hour that I was home, when I called my boss, I had that panic. Because we should have been able to find him. He wouldn't have gotten that far. Not in the time frame that from when Tyler was watching or changing Buggy because she woke up from nap to smoke a cigarette and eat or order pizza. And Michael's not in the backyard playing. Michael's not in the living room. He's nowhere in the house. He's not on our street when Tyler, was yelling for him. He couldn't have gotten that far.
Mhm.
He was in flip flops. I had just bought those flip flops for him 3 days prior because he kept putting mine on, and so I was at work and I seen him and I was like, oh, perfect. They're his size. Awesome. So he was just learning how to walk in flip flops.
A milestone, right? A summer milestone.
And
Black
when
cat.
they first are learning how to walk in flip flops, it's not really walking. It's kind of
It said plane.
Scooting around. Yeah.
So,
And Rhonda.
What was everybody else saying? Out looking.
I'm thinking that is another spirit. I do.
they couldn't believe we weren't finding him. Is there a friend's house he would go to, or where did you last see him? And
Right. And at this point, I'm
It
sure
said
your entire neighborhood and
plane,
everyone
singing
knew
plane, and
he
Rhonda.
was missing.
Yeah.
What law enforcement were out looking for him at this point?
Fruitland PD was here.
Okay.
Payette. Forgive me when the time is because it all kind of went into each other. But we had Boise Police Department, Garden City.
Hi, everyone.
Weiser, Payette County, or
That
Payette
just
Police
came in.
Department, Fruitland Police Department, Star.
Okay. Right by Boise.
Yeah. So we had a lot of surrounding law enforcement here assisting Fruitland PD.
Okay.
The fire department, Fruitland Fire Department, the Fruitland EMTs, St. Luke's, the St. Luke's, I don't know, it's their helicopter that transfers
The light
patients.
flight.
Yeah, yes, was out searching the fields.
So helicopter even was out.
Helicopter, people with drones, community members that had drones. I think the Sand Hollow Fire Department had brought theirs out. Boise Police Department, I believe, brought theirs out also.
Was there an Amber Alert done that night?
No, there was not.
All right there. The Amber Alert not being put out is bullshit. I am a huge believer that any missing child should have an Amber Alert or some other alert. I don't really care what alert it is, but an alert. I don't think that there should be certain criteria. It's not going to hurt anything. I know that could, yeah. I got should, like that's spirit telling me you need to really say this because first of all, I believe it. Secondly, I'm trying to change it. But why are we not having this reform with Amber Alert or whatever alert you want to call it about missing children, especially under a specific age of 12? A lot of times 12 and 16-year-olds or 17-year-olds, they do go, they run away or, 90% of them come back. So I don't want to negate them. I don't want them to be excluded. But if it's going to take at least 12 down immediately, it should be an alert. I don't care if it was the dad being a dumbass or the mom being an idiot and taking their child because of the domestic disputes. I don't care. I don't care. It's not okay to pick and choose whose life is more valuable because of the little details about that stuff. The babies don't have any part in that. This is ridiculous. If it's a problem with resources, okay, let's figure out where our tax dollars can go in each state, to handle that. Take some of it out of the military budget. I don't give a shit. This is ridiculous. That should not have happened. The Amber Alert should have immediately went off within the hour or two search when they couldn't find him. Period. The end. And I believe that I will fight tooth and nail to get that change pushed, and I'm working on it. The Amber Alert really can't do anything about that. They can, but it's really the government that has to put that law in place to push that. And the states have to, agree, right?
The Fruitland Police Department did try to get one issued, but there are 6 criteria, and they apparently are suggested criteria. They are
Okay.
not
mandatory, but suggested.
right.
And I am going to look at that
One of
one
the ones that Michael did not
couple predator.
meet.
I thought her name was
was
Rhonda, but I
that
could be wrong. I'm going to look.
There was a known vehicle or abductor, and 2 was that it was unknown if he was abducted.
Which is interesting because when children disappear without a witness, that's why they're missing.
Right.
It's not known what happened.
Exactly. He did meet the requirements of them attempting within 12 hours to get one. He was entered in the NCIC. Basically, when he was entered into that, every police department in the United States would know if Michael was found where he belonged.
Okay.
So that goes out. My understanding from what they told me that night, that every law enforcement agency would have the picture of Michael, his information, where he went missing from. That's one of their suggested requirements, I guess, rules.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
He was within, I want to say, 2.5 hours after Michael.
Oh,
was
Tracy,
known missing.
hi. I don't mean to upset anyone
To
on this
be-
channel. This is a
Another
very
one was,
hard topic to
be
go over.
known in imminent danger
Mhm.
or possible death.
Right.
He's 5.
I was just going to say he's a 5-year-old who's alone.
Right. There were 4 endangered missing persons alerts put out for him.
I'm going to reset
I
my
believe the first one was
spirit
8:20,
box.
and the last one I want to say was around 11:30 p.m. that night. It's called Code Red, and it goes out via text message, email, phone call. But the thing is it's an elected app, or
Okay.
you have to be signed up to get that alert.
It doesn't go out to every person's phone in the area like an Amber Alert would do.
So it did start out in our local neighborhoods around, and then they spread it out. It went county or like city, then county. I'm not sure how far the last one went, but like I said, you have to be signed up to get that. There were, lots of people on our front yard, and when one of the alerts did go out, there were some police officers that didn't even get it. Tyler and I didn't get it, and finding out later. So yes, it can be an effective tool, but I do not believe it was as effective as an Amber Alert would have been.
So looking back, are those things that it sounds like you're very disheartened by that what happened that night?
Yeah, I'm on a mission about that one.
Okay. To change the Amber Alert, tell me about what you hope with that mission.
The suggested criteria, suggested. I believe, honestly, law enforcement should be able to use that at their discretion.
Yeah.
If they believe that
Totally
a child
agree with that.
has been,
Totally.
The extensive searches have gone on and no sign, what harm is it going to do to issue an Amber Alert?
You're right.
Hello,
I find out there's a
thank
missing
you.
child on my phone. I never have an issue with that showing up on my phone.
Right.
You know.
And there has been talk about people becoming desensitized to it, because if we issue an Amber Alert for every time a child goes missing and say they're only missing for 3 hours or whatever, I in my opinion, I wouldn't care. My phone can blow up all damn day long. Sorry.
Yeah.
But knowing the extensive searching that had already been done, what was the harm in issuing an Amber Alert for him?
Right. And at this point, he'd been missing how many hours too? You were looking into the night.
Tyler and I didn't stop. I know Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue. It was 2-3 o'clock in the morning. There was community members still out 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It was about 7 o'clock. Yeah. What time did you have practice that morning?
8.
8. The Red Cross helicopter was flying around the field by, I want to say 7:30 a.m., 8 o'clock.
Okay. And you and Tyler didn't stop, you just kept. How do you stop, right? I mean,
Haven't yet. It's freezing and still I know he's not here, but what else can I do?
when you say you know he's not here, where do you think he is right now? What do we know now?
That law enforcement saying that there's a possibility that he's been abducted. I believe
A
I know
big
that he's been
possibility.
abducted because
Mhm.
there's been so many searches. There's been so many resources used. Tell me
Within
what
a
else has happened.
relatively short amount of
What-
time
what,
after
didn't,
he went
just vanish
missing.
into thin air. He didn't
Exactly.
fly away. I mean,
Right. The canals have been searched,
yeah, the canals. They had divers in some of the bigger canals. I remember at the end of our street, there's a pretty big canal and it has a lot of overgrowth and it's pretty fast moving. A lot of the farm fields feed into that one. And we were out front. We lived in our front yard for months. There were fire trucks and ambulance and looking at the, looking down the road and what is going on? Like, why are there sirens going off? So I walked down there and, there's a lot of FBI agents, there's law enforcement. And the one FBI agent walked up and he's like, you really shouldn't be here. And I'm like, the hell, I should be here. Like, and I sat my ass down and my sister, apparently I wasn't breathing and I was watching them put dive stuff on. And then one of the firemen pulled this big hook thing off the fire truck and I almost.
Did you hear that
there, and I had
machine?
to get up.
What is this machine that's
So
connecting
my
between
sister-in-law
Summer
brought her vehicle
Wells's
down, we kind
readings
of sat there
and
and
Michael's?
waited.
What is this
And there were
machine?
people watching and just watching their body language and everything. It just, they didn't find anything, but just that thought, what if he was? What if? Yeah.
Sorry, that said no.
I will never forget that feeling for the rest of
No, let me go back to see what she said.
I will never forget if he was. What if? Yeah. I will never forget that feeling for the rest of my life.
Oh, big chills, man. Bless her heart. I feel so bad.
he hasn't been found in the water. He hasn't been found in any fields. He hasn't been found by helicopter. Has anybody seen anyone suspicious? Did anyone see anything that day? Any person?
I got
Not as far as
big
I know.
spikes
They
in
have
EMF energy.
identified almost 400 vehicles, I want to say,
That went by
that were
window
in
that day?
the area. If I remember correctly, what I was told that every 30 seconds a car passes through on 8th, and that is the only way to come in.
You know what
and
I'm
out
getting
of
with
the
this
neighborhoods
machine
is coming
is
on 8th. You can come off Whitley or the highway into 8th, but unless you're using a farm road, there's
a search and rescue device machine.
there's not maybe.
That's what I'm getting. So, does anybody know what that would be? A machine?
They've identified where all those vehicles were, where they were going, who they belong to. They don't say they're persons of interest. I do know that there is a white Honda Pilot that has yet to come forward.
Okay, something they caught on a surveillance.
Yeah.
camera.
So there is how they were able to figure out where all these vehicles were, and they did a roadblock too at one point, finding out where everybody was going, how many people were in the vehicle, what address they lived at. There's CCTV.
So there's
CCTV
there's quite a
cameras
bit of
coming in,
things.
and that's how they were able to catch those vehicles. Unfortunately, Can't get it clear enough to see license plate number.
I see evacuation harness, a USAR search marketing kit, a radio chest harness, a confined space search kit, swimmer for suction strainer, defibrillator life pack.
Bryant.
Bryant? I think of Brian. I'm thinking Brian. That's so crazy. I was thinking, I don't know, something like that. Brian. Bryant. Carrying bag. Helicopter rescue equipment. Helicopter rescue equipment. The plane. That's it. There's a lot of, ooh. Okay. No, not yet. I'm reading. Strops. The rescue strap has been
Pamela.
No, Bryant.
Baseball.
Baseball field. Something went over a baseball field. Let's look and see what we can find that's close to that real quick. I'm feeling like it's a name of a place. So let me see. I feel like it's, oops. Googly. It's not googly, it's Google. Angelita, that's my spirit guide. Well, it's Carmeletta, but she goes by Angel. So she's trying to tell me something. This is my spirit guide. It doesn't always pick up her name right. Carmelita, we've all heard about her. So that was Carmelita because she's the sensitive one. She's more of the emotional connection one. She helps me guide through emotions. She's keeping me strong. She's taking it from me. So thank you for that. Fruitland, Idaho. Bryant Denny fucking Stadium. That just chills. Whoo, Lordy. Something about this, not football, but baseball. Bryant. Tim. Oh. Oh, shit. I just got something really, really bad.
Son.
His son. All right, so I Googled Bryant, and what I got was a Bryant Timmons. He's a dentist on 105 North Whitley Drive. And then it said son. And I don't know if I should tell you what I got. So 911 South, is it West 9th Street in Fruitland? Right? That is only a 3-minute drive and a 16-minute walk. What are y'all getting? 3-minute drive? Wow. I did get baseball though. And then I saw a swimming area, but somebody was playing baseball or a stadium. I keep getting stadium. I just read Tyler ordered a pizza when Michael disappeared. That's a very good, no, not Kobe Bryant. I did not get that. ATV. Mocha Meadow ATV. Yes. That's what I'm getting with the
Motel.
machine. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're on to something. Who is this? Is this still Carmelita? Yes. Who's giving you this information? Where are you grabbing it from? I need that confirmation of where you're grabbing it from. A family member? Are you grabbing it from grandpa who's passed? Are you someone connected to the perpetrators? Oh, that's making me ill. All right, let me look at this.
Raise.
I don't know what that is. I don't. Do you remember when they... am I onto something? I'm onto something. Oh, God. Here's the dentist. Here's the dentist. Okay. Sorry, a lot's going on right now. Why is that blurred out? It's weird.
Supply.
Supplies. Oh,
Ignacio.
Ignacio? Holy bananas, guys. Baseball field. Oh, my God. There's beeping again. Woo! Okay. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and put Carmelita. But I'll put Angelita. But it's Carmelita. I got son. And I can't remember. If somebody can help me out in the chat. Yeah, check for local parks with a baseball
Will.
field. A will. Okay, they're finishing a sentence. Oh, okay, so who was the name? Who was the name of the person? Who was the name of the person? Oh, shoot. This is May of...
Brain.
Another Hispanic reference, yeah. At the splash pad. Yes. Trying to put this all together. Eve, check for a park with a baseball field around there. Thought I heard there was a local park and playground. Oh, I went the wrong way, sorry. So this is West First Street where this is. Let me go backwards. Is this dentist office important? What? Did y'all hear that? I couldn't see. What is this? Is this not a Honda though, right? That's not a Honda. Something about this though. Let's go on the other side. Fruitland. Fruitland. So, okay, let's go back for a second here. It said that they were taking a left out of, the only way to get out of this little area that they live on is to take a left or a right out of Whitley. To get back on the main highway. There's something about that that's significant. Yes. Fruitland. I'm connecting. I'm trying to go the path that I'm given. I messed up. Rumor. So check the rumor that was going on about. Who was that guy's name? Did anybody catch it? Was it like, it was a Hispanic name? Ignacio? I don't think. Ignacio. The pool. Thank you. There we go. The pool, the splash pad. Like I said before, it was the splash pad. Who am I speaking with now? I'm getting a few names. Splash pad. I'm getting a few names. I'm feeling the Pamela coming in.
Repeat.
Okay, the names. Repeat. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I dropped my pen. 1 second. So it's the Pamela that I got before is coming through. I don't know who that is. And, is it Rhonda? The pool and, okay. What is this? The baseball field. So, the school.
Alcohol. Judge.
An alcohol and a judge. Wow.
Sponge.
Oh. I'm getting like I'm getting somebody that's, that has been arrested for alcohol DUI around this area. I'm getting this man. I'm getting a woman. I'm getting a pair. Getting a pair of people. They are somehow connected to this area. They were pulled over. One of them was pulled over for a DUI or a DWI. Can you confirm that, Spirit, please? I'm onto something here. Big time. Expunged. It was expunged due to something with the police officer. Okay. It was expelled. It was thrown out of court. That was what we were talking about the other day. We were talking about someone who had a criminal history. Remember when I told you something was thrown out?
Compromise.
There was a compromise, something with the judge and something with the police officer. Yes. Okay. Whew. Yes, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing them in the court. There's a bunch of arguments. There was a police officer caught up in a lie. Why am I seeing a white vehicle though? Clear my mind. Is that relevant, the white vehicle, or is it just because I'm seeing that recently in the research? Carmelita, Gayla, calling on Raphael, calling on anyone within my spirit guide realm to confirm that vehicle that I'm seeing, the DWI. There's something there. So let's go to, I'm getting something about the baseball field. And a pool, splash pad, a kids area. They were scoping it out. They were looking for someone. They were looking for a kid. He was there. It just happened at the perfect fucking time. Excuse my language. It was just the perfect time. It was the perfect time. Just so happened. He was running away from them. He was running away. Baseball field. That's it. But where's the Bryant? What's the Bryant? There's a connection. Is it called Bryant Field? It's a stadium. I'm seeing. No. Okay, so sorry. I'm having a discussion with. It's hard. It's hard to explain. Bryant Timmons, the dentist, there's an important part in that. Let's look at the directions of the house around this school, around the splash pad. Where's the splash pad? Is there a splash pad or a pool in the neighborhood? In the neighborhood. Finally, I'm getting this. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that it's finally happening. Where's the splash pad? Eve, do a side by side of the photo in the driveway. Oh, 1 second. My dogs always do that when I'm close to Spirit. It's crazy. Guys, I will do a side by side in just a second. I don't think that car was, I think that car was like a Toyota, but I will go back. I'm just trying to feel Spirit out on this. Can you do multiple directions?
iPod.
It's talking about my, you hear that? There's the beep. The splash pad. I gotta find it. Okay. Hold on 1 second. How do you do nearby?
Refer.
Yep. Okay, so there's a Fruitland Community Park and Splash Pad. Where is it? Where is it? 911 Southwest 9th Street. Okay, that's only 4 minutes away.
Travel.
So, yes, that's where they were traveling to go look for someone. Did he go to the right on photo? Hold on, guys, hold on. Add a destination. Oh, wait, Bryant. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to do this. Bryant Timmons, dentist. Wait, there it was. Okay, here we go. And then, okay, there it is. And then the baseball field. Oh, it was it high school? Fruitland High School. Oh, wow. This was the area. I went into this and phone starts going off. I'm checking my chat real quick. Sorry.
Blue.
Was it the blue vehicle? Yes. It's a blue vehicle. I'm seeing his blue shirt. There's multiple blues that are needing to be checked out. Thank you, Heather. Yes. Wow. Can y'all hear me? Okay, is everything good? I don't see anybody in chat going. Okay. What else? This is for entertainment purposes only. People mentioned in this live are innocent unless they are found guilty in a court of law. Thank you, Heather, my girl.
Avoid.
So I'm wondering what else is here. I'm seeing that he was running away. They did a big old square around here. They really did. They went left on Whitley. They went down around that dentistry, around the splash pad. They were already there at the beginning. And yes, absolutely. Absolutely, this is what's going down. What else? Where did they go after the high school?
Visit.
Why did they visit there? It says visit. It's a whole ass family. Gail, thank you. Yeah, I subscribe to WCIA. Who are? Whoa. Who is it? What are the? Hold
Hurricane.
on. No, that was hurry. That was hurry, not hurricane, and a number. Okay. Vehicles. Missing Michael Vaughn.
Eating.
Police spot 2 unknown people. Vehicles on security footage near missing tot on the day he vanished. Right. Are those people involved at all? Look at this and look at this. Hold on. What is this? So that was not the Charger, it was the Avenger. I always get those. That's not an Avenger, but it looks very close.
Dinner.
Yes, you were on your way back to go to dinner. Yes, you were trying. Yep.
Lace.
Yep, I see covering of the mouth. I do. I see covering of the mouth.
Peaceful.
Yeah, and then you went to sleep. I'm getting chloroform.
Enjoy.
Offered some food, offered some candy and food. So they had been chatting with this boy.
Perform.
They had been chatting with him. They talked to him and made him feel comfortable by this little area in the splash pad. Or was it Whitley? Why would you do that so close to being caught? He wasn't around here, but they drove by here looking for a child. They were looking for somebody. Can guide me to the next spot, please. And look at the police officers are around, probably looking for him. So this is where they went. They went down this way after they knew that they couldn't. There were too many things going on, too many people that day. So they went down on this Kansas street. They were scouting. This is
Lamp.
Boom! Lamp. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I knew it. I'm going down this road. This is where I think he was. Going through here. What is this house? This house is giving me big. I'm going to go down the street. There's the lamp. Back there.
Uncle.
Okay, which way now? We're going to take a left.
Lie.
He lied about it. Said he was gonna take him home. He's oh fuck. He was gonna take him home. They were gonna take him home. They live that. I know your dad. I know your dad. I'll help you. It's hot today. It's hot today. You shouldn't be out here. You should go home and have dinner. I'll take you there. Was it July 27th? Fruitland, Idaho. Whoops. I have to kind of go with this, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to ignore you, but I have to keep this energy or it won't last. CCTV footage on the lamp. And on the yep. Yep. I looked straight up and it said, and there was that lamp there. Amazing. Stop it. I just need to see what it was that day. July. Fruitland, Idaho. It was so hot that day. 101 degrees. That makes sense, doesn't it? So hot. He was convinced, and then he ran. He ran. Did he run away, or did he get in? That's a good question. I'm not getting any kind of clarification on that. This is what I think happened here. I do. This is where things went south. How did we get to Kansas Street? How did we get there? Right here. Yep, that's it. How did he get over there? How did he get so far? There's no way. There's no way he went that far. I think we're just connecting how it happened. Something about this little section right here went down. I think, here's what I think. I think that this is the 20...
February.
20 to...
Fly.
February and fly. I don't know. But they were scoping it out. This is where I'm starting to see the vision here of the Bryant Timmons dentist, and then this is where it went down.
Survivor.
Survivor. Yeah. I'm just wondering where is Spirit getting this from, because it's
Iraq.
I don't know. Oh, it's on the other side of the street. This is where it began, guys. The predator. This is where it began. That's not a Honda. I can tell I have one. Yep. Confirmation. You hear that beep? Well, hold on a minute. See, it has these. I think that's the house I was pointing at. What house is this? Oh my goodness. Further. Oh shit, I didn't even realize this. Oh my god. I didn't even read this. I didn't even have this noted. I did not know this. But immediately turning right and heading south. Heading south on Whitley Drive. Hold on, I'm connecting this motherfucker. I'm connecting it. Splash pad, y'all. Let me read this further. There were 2 individuals that were seen near the splash pad, Crestview Park. So maybe that's where I'm having issues. Is that where it is? Fruitland Community Park and Splash Pad, but is it, what park is it called? What is this park called? Crestview? I'm going to pull up another Google. No, I'm getting that. I don't know what the Iraq is. I think it's a false positive. I have countries that come through other countries sometimes.
Wyoming.
Wyoming. Here it is again. Wyoming. Crestview Park in Fruitland, Idaho. Bingo. 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 That's it. That's where it is. That's where he was. Yep. Yep. You hear all this? There it is. They were scouting, big time scouting, and this is where they saw him, and this is where they pulled into. Where is the footage? There's gotta be footage, guys. More than just. There's the house. Is that the house? Was he an Iraqi veteran? That's a great question. Okay, so that's very similar. Wait, is that it? That's it? Guys, are you a believer? Then I saw his face. I did not even know about. I knew I saw this house, guys. I knew I saw this house. But I didn't know what address it was. I swear on my son. I just figured out, and my son just walked in the door. I just figured out what the, hi baby. You show me. This is it. This is how they scouted him. It says save. Yep. Save me. Hi. Y'all want to say hello?
Yeah.
Come here.
Stefan.
Stefan. All right. I am going to shut this down. I hate to stop it, but my baby matters. You want to say hello to my friends and family?
Who's it?
Oh, is it raining outside?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you're wet. The storm is coming in Texas, y'all. Do you want to say hi? Okay. Come here. Let's say hi to everybody.
Okay.
Oh, look at my little chink.
Huh?
My little mini-me. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. All right, go see Mama. All right, guys. Yep, that's gonna have to be it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do some meditation and try to figure out who my spirit guides were connecting to. But this is how they scouted poor Michael Monkey Vaughan. This is it. They were starting over at that dentistry. I don't know where they were coming from. I'm thinking off of the main highway, maybe. Yeah, this is it. This is how they did it. And so if anybody has any footage on that day, around that time, if they can pull it, this is going to help. This is going to help. I cannot believe that they don't have enough footage or any kind of cameras around this area. I would be knocking door to door to door trying to find it. This is it. This is the area. I cannot believe I found that house. I cannot believe it. Hi, Margaret. Everyone, please like and subscribe. I can't believe this. I'm really shocked. I did not know where this was. I promise. It's like that house. And that house, is that behind 9th Street? Yeah, this is on the other side of 9th Street. Yup. Boom. They know something. I just got in my head that law enforcement may have more information on this situation than we know. Oh, so all of these houses are backed. They're in the back, so cameras might be really hard to see. Dang it. That's awful. There's that camera, maybe. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe or dislike, whatever you want to, do. And I appreciate you being here. Without you, I wouldn't have connected the way that I do. This is a collective thing. I can't do it without you. So to end on that, drink your water, get some rest, hug yourself, hug your babies, hug your grandbabies, hug your fur babies, and I will see you on the next live. Take care, guys. Thank you.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts.